Why does Nicki Minaj bully every female rapper? Now in hip-hop, beef is easily the best form of free marketing and promotion, and Nicki Minaj is someone who has been pretty much a bully to any female rapper who came after her that doesn't bow down and kiss the ground that she walks on, particularly Mulatto, Megan Thee Stallion, and Cardi B. Now a day ago, Megan released a song called Hiss, which took heavy shots at Nicki. Now Nicki loves beef, she loves attention, you know that Nicki's full of herself, and she knows that 100% of these female rappers can't take her on lyrically or bar for bar. And with Megan standing on business, this is one of the few rare times that a female artist stood up to her and was direct. In Megan's song Hiss, she said, and watch the wording, "These O's don't be mad at Megan, these O's mad at Megan's Law." Megan's Law is named for a federal law in the United States that requires law enforcement authorities to make information available to the public regarding public sex offenders. Now this was created after Megan Conca, a 7-year-old New Jersey girl, was lured by her neighbor into his house and was brutally aped and murdered. Now this monstrosity caused outrage across the entire country, so Megan's Law was formed. And Megan's Law forced people who were child molesters or apists to be registered as sex offenders online so people could see. Now this included Nicki Minaj's husband, because when he was 16, he aped the girl. So pretty much the entire goal of Megan's Law is so that the general public knows that there is a child predator in their neighborhood so they can keep their children away from him or her. When it comes to Nicki Minaj, it seems that child molestation and pedophilia runs in the family. Now the issue with Kenneth Petty and Jennifer Ho, who was the victim of the situation, happened in 1994. Now the story goes that they were both 16 years old, and Ho was allegedly attacked by Petty while walking to school, and the court documents claim that Petty pressed the object against her back, which seemed to be a knife, and told her to keep walking. Now Ho claimed that Petty would have her walk back to his home before aping her at knife point, and basically Ho would say that she would escape after hitting Petty with a bottle, and Petty would deny the ape allegations all the way up to his conviction, which included 1 count of attempted ape in the first degree and assault in the second degree. Now, Nicki Minaj's husband got 4 years in jail. Now, why did she marry a rapist? Nobody knows. Nicki Minaj is a superstar, so much fame, works so hard with Young Money, her, Drake, and Wayne. That's like the trifecta of hip-hop. So she could get any man in the world. Why she get someone from the hood who has those tendencies and still has a record? I'm not sure. But when it comes to rap, people don't bring up your past, whether if you snitched, whether if you raped, whether if you did anything. So Nicki Minaj should have been ready for people to come at her because she goes at other people for their dead relatives. And come on, man, this is just the easiest of easiest shock value points for coming at her.
You stupid hoe. What you did to Kelsey was disgusting. What you put that woman through. You put your black friend, a young black woman, let her be bullied non-stop. Went on Gayle King. You was lying to the queen and you went lying to the king. Ding ding. Okay. Ooh. Thinking I care.
It's like, not to point the fingers, but the same thing could even be said about her brother, Jelani Mirage, who has sentenced to 25 years to life for a predatory sexual assault against a child. Now, just looking at the article, the story says that he was charged back in 2016, and he was accused of repeatedly aping his stepdaughter, which began when she was 11. Now, this topic is just the unthinkable, and in rap, people go at anything. Nicki Minaj is going at Megan Thee Stallion for her deceased mother, and people are going to her because you're with a rapist, and it seems like that's what your entire family is about. Women are petty, rap is a nasty game, it's just the circle of life. Nicki Minaj would respond to this incident with a snippet of a diss record dissing Megan Thee Stallion, where she went on live and she said,
Hey, listen to this, y'all. I said that, hey, y'all, I said, play it again, I ain't heard you, man.
Now, this is obviously a clear representation and reference to what happened with Tory Lanez with the Megan Thee Stallion shooting. Now, me personally, I don't like how that case went down because one, a black woman was hurt, and two, another man was in jail for something that could have totally been avoided, and it really wasn't a clear-cut case at all. But Nicki Minaj is hitting her where she's weak. She's talking about her mother in the song that will later come out the next day, and she's basically talking about, like, yo, if you were hurt, why you twerking on Twitter? Why you gonna get king? Why you crying? And Nicki Minaj, I'm gonna just let you see what the lyrics and see what she had to say. How you F your mother, man, when she die? How you gonna Gail King and can't cry? Bigfoot, but you still a small fry. Swear on your dead mother when you lie. This little begging or talking about Megan's Law. For a free beat, you could hit Megan Raw. If you a ghostwriter, party in Megan Jaw. Shot Stone, but I still ain't let Megan score. Nicki Minaj is the worst person to beef with when it comes to rap. Because when it comes to these female rappers, because Nicki's rarely ever beefing with male rappers, and even if she is, it's not like she's making a diss track, she's just going to be subtweeting them or saying stuff. Because Nicki Minaj knows that she's better than 100% of these female rappers, and she can out-rap them. She's from the era where diss tracks in 2012 were a thing. Nowadays, people just subtweet. No one releases diss track. They just argue on Twitter. There's no musicality or lyricalness a part of it now. It's just, okay, well, they hurt my feelings. I'm going to just rant at them instead of actually going at it. Like, rap used to be competitive. Now that competitive just kind of like became moist and is no longer there. Now, her calling her an or, which is like a term that obviously I don't like to use, but she said it, is reference to when the Tory Lanez case went on, they brought up a lot about her sexual history, such as her being with the baby, Tory Lanez. And the whole reason why that incident even happened was because she set up her friend to date Tory Lanez, and when her friend got sick, her and Tory started dealing. Basically, the shooting of her and Tory getting 10 years was a result of a failed love triangle. The wordplay on these disses were insane. What a fiasco, Lupe. Future made you pay. How she want to party with the baby while rubbing on Tory to pay. I guess she needed money bags for them Trey songs. She G-Eazy, Carl made her crawl for it. Now let's dissect. Future made you pay is talking about Future charging her $250,000 for a verse. She wanted to party with the baby. She was with Party Fontaine, who actually held her down during this trial. Now, during this trial, they tried to diminish her character, try to slew shame her for her past. And they talked about she wanted to party with the baby. The baby was brought up in court for allegedly hitting. And then she wanted to rub on Tory's toupee. And I guess she said that because, Tory's hairline was kind of fading away and he got, some edge work done. And then she talked about, I guess she needed money bags for them Trey songs. And actually, I think 2018, a couple years before her song blew up, she was with Moneybagg Yo and I guess Trey Songz. And she said she G-Eazy, who I'm pretty sure G-Eazy was the white boy, who apparently he allegedly hit. That's her business. And Carl made her crawl for it. Carl Crawford is the person who owns the label that she works at, where she's having a lot of her issues. Ooh, this was nasty work. Nicki Minaj is the worst person to beef with because even when she's wrong, she's technically right to her barbs. Now, the barbs are the most loyal fan base, arguably in hip-hop. Now, we have the Young Boy supporters, there's the Swifties, but when it comes to hip-hop, the barbs are ride or die. Like, you tell the barbs that you want to get on the song with someone, the barbs are going to rush that person's comment saying, Nicki want to do a song with you. You tell the barbs that someone says something bad about you, the barbs going to report their page, spam hate comments, and like the barbs are grown people who go to work and pay bills. So when I see grown folks acting like this because they love someone, it's like if you're Nicki, you die for it, you love your fans, but seeing people do bad because like you give the word one word and it's done is just crazy to me. A day before Nicki would drop the song, she'd go on to like almost taunt Megan Thee Stallion before release. After the first one dropped, if that wussy asshole so much as breathe wrong, I'ma empty the clip. I guess meaning to say that she's gonna drop more diss songs if she speaks bad about her or tries to reply with a tweet or something. If that wussy asshole deny anything I say, I'm posting every effing receipt known to man. Yes, you heard me. Did 5 extra songs. We've been waiting on you, ho. Play Pink Friday 2. Non-stop barbs. Love you. This beef with Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj seemed to come out of nowhere because back in 2019, when Megan Thee Stallion had Savage and The Hot Girl Summer, Nicki Minaj hopped on the song and they were cool. Now, I guess at the time it's been reported that I guess Nicki was trying to have a child and Megan was encouraging her to drink, which I guess may have killed the baby if she had a baby on the way or not. And I guess little things that she thought was very, insensitive that she just didn't like. And it stemmed over to a whole heap of beef and a whole lot of diss tracks and,